your hands, everybody. And everybody just clap your hands.
And now I go down and help Jerry Conklin put the lights up.
Oh yeah.
You know, and everything for
the
you.
Yes.
And the group, and it's the same group, Greg, just different names. The same great people who come to the get-together.
The same feeling is here.
The same feeling is here every year.
Right. Stan Kramian had his jamboree up there in Portland, Oregon, and he was here a couple times, and he says, boy, this is the greatest convention just for the feeling of it.
Yeah.
And so then that's why he started his convention, was just for that same feeling of camaraderie, being together with friends, and having a good time.
Well, and we have that here.
Yes.
And years ago, you remember Bob Lewis. Now Crandall was a great banjo player.
Yes.
A lot of people don't know that, but he would sing funny songs and things. But Bob Lewis and I would get in with my banjo. My dad would play the clarinet. Inez would play the piano, and Howard Bauman on the guitar. And we did a lot of things. We went out here to the church, and we would have old folks. Like, people from the community came for free. We had a great time doing that. So I've kind of continued that on Thursday nights. My house isn't that big, but there's a select few that remember that time. We have a little music session here in this house.
Wow.
And Bob Blanc brings his guitar or ukulele, and I play the ukulele and my banjo, and Wilma, God love her, sits at the piano and does a few things.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So we do that.
Any Blackstone senior or junior stories? Didn't you grow up with Junior?
Oh yes, yes I did, and he was a wonderful, wonderful boy. He wasn't the easiest kid to get along with, because he had been places like I had, and the kids picked on him horribly. And I kind of protected Harry. I mean, I knew how to fight, and I'd see somebody having a fight with Harry, and I'd go over and wade in. But he wrote a little book. It was in a little series called Why I Became a Magician. And there's other, why I became a pilot, why I became this. And I saw that in a bookstore one day, oh, probably 15 years ago. And I picked that book up and started looking through it. And in there, he talks about his dad and my dad. And then he said, my favorite friend in Colon was a kid named Billy Watson. And we used to go up to the old barn and make magic and make real good tricks, and we did.
Yeah.
You know, and I used to help sand stuff. I didn't paint anything, but I sanded down Harry Sr.'s magic so it could be painted, and Harry Jr. helped. But yes, I have fond, fond remembrance of Harry Jr. and Harry Sr.
Yeah.
I remember when Harry, his first show of the season would be up in the Colon Opera House. And I've been to, I mean, I went to those. A lot of fun. Harry Jr., before he passed away, God love him, spent 3 nights at my home in Richmond, Virginia. He was playing a gig at the in Richmond, and he and his lovely wife stayed with us, and that was not very long before he passed away. But we had a delightful time.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
yes. I remember Harry Jr. He was quite the cut up.
Oh yeah.
As are you.
Well, no, not me. I'm straight line.
Okay.
You know, it's interesting though, Greg. In my business life, 90% of my employees never knew I played the ukulele, because that just wasn't me.
Well, you wouldn't do it during business hours, I know.
Well, no, but I played at the ski lodge when we were skiing and that stuff, but I just didn't. But then after my dad died, and it's kind of funny because I talked to Harry Jr. about this. I said, Harry, you were in business with Tupperware and so on and so forth. Why did you go into show business? Why did you go back into magic? He said, I had to. He said, I vowed that I had been around magic all my life and I would never do it. When Dad died, it's just like somebody said, you've got to do something. And you know, that's exactly what happened with me. When my dad died in 1981, he had given me all of the moves for the conductor orchestra bit. All the timing sequences and everything. And I could do a few things. I hats and pants, the brassiere trick, so on and so forth. But I felt a need to get out there and show what talent I did have. So I did a thing called Vaudeville Revisited. And it was 45 minutes. I would open up with stand-up comedy and the Professor Cheer. And that got me started. And then I did some stand-up comedy. And then I would play the uke and sing a few songs, which was all part of vaudeville, different acts.
Oh yeah, sure.
And then I would sit down and play melody banjo, and I would close with the orchestra. And I had more fun. Did it all up and down the East Coast, Baltimore, New Jersey, Wilmington, Delaware, Florida, well, any place that would book a funny old man. But I loved it. I loved it. And then we moved back here, and I did the Abbott Show, and I just, all of a sudden I said, wow, I just lost interest. Of course, that's after Mickey died.
Right.
You know, I lost interest in a lot of things.
I'm sure.
Yeah, but I'm getting it back. I've met a wonderful gal who used to live across the street.
Oh, okay.
When she was growing up, and her husband was in school with me in my class, and he passed away, and I called her up one day and I said, would you like to have lunch? And she said yes. So we've been courting a little bit, you know.
Yeah, that's good. That's great.
Clap your hands, everybody, and everybody just